Yeah, I wasn't expecting to stream this. I put Destiny 1 on my PlayStation wish list like a week ago, and it just happened to go on sale last night. It wasn't quite as cheap as I'd like it, but I bought it. It's been a very long time since I played Destiny 1. Of course, I still hold that Destiny 2 is an insult to not only art and video games, but also humanity. I think it's one of the worst games ever made. At the very least morally, but it is also just mechanically pretty shit as well. Destiny 1 was an okay game, which could have been one of the best games of all time, but its potential was squandered by various factors. But I still think the original Destiny was made by people who wanted to make a good game. Destiny 2, I don't think is made by human beings. I think it's made by sludge people that only want money. Yeah, so last night I bought it, and I did play through the first few missions myself because I felt like it. And I just felt like replaying Destiny 1 just to see how much of it is starry-eyed nostalgia. Now I should have all of the DLCs. It's unfortunate, but I had figured there's no cross-save. It's going to be interesting how exotics go. I'm not intending to play this a lot. I literally just got it because why not? It was pretty cheap, so. And I'm not going to use the spark of light and stuff to raise my level up. I want to actually play through the game from the start. Because that's a big problem with Destiny 2 as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm not a new player to Destiny 2. I played.
Went dark near the old Skywatch. They were running a mission for Dead Orbit. Had codes to
I
a
played
hidden array
Destiny
that
2
could
since
reconnect us to
launch.
the other colonies in the system.
And I have probably almost 1,000 hours in it.
Maybe we can open that array.
I never liked Destiny 2, but I played it because I had friends which played it at the time. But once I stopped being friends with those people, I stopped playing the game, so I had no interest in playing it myself.
The ghosts were last heard from near the Skywatch. Let's head there and see if we can find them.
I lost my train of thought. Oh shit, is this gonna be open mic? Oh fuck, it is. Except I don't run into anyone. But yeah, Destiny 2 of course got rid of the level system completely and replaced it with Battle Pass, which I think just that fact is a perfect microcosm for what Destiny 2 is. They replaced the leveling system with the Battle Pass. That's just a perfect fucking metaphor. Have a game which is a Battle Pass. That's it. The game is monetization. It is the Battle Pass. There's no video game. It's fucking horrendous. It's an insult to every person that's ever fucking lived. And I'm no fucking sympathy for current Destiny 2 players. But I hear them constantly bitching about how each update is getting worse and stuff. And I'm just like, you fucking idiots. You should have jumped off this fucking train, what, like 5 or 6 years ago? What, we're in like year 6 of Destiny 2 now, right? Or something like that? It's fucking old now. The game was shit when it first came out, and it's only gotten fucking worse. And more shameless. It's truly fucking tragic that it actually has a player base and it's like played by a lot of people. But yes, I have no sympathy for people that fucking still actually play Destiny 2. I think they deserve the shit fucking content they get. I mean, their choices to play such a shit game and making it profitable means that other people in the industry will think that's how they can make profit as well. And so their shitty fucking financial and their shitty financial decisions and their hobbies is harming the rest of the industry.
The ghosts.
So yeah,
They're
no
in a clearing
sympathy
between
from me.
buildings not far from you.
Not at all. I don't want to linger on that negativity though, but I want to fucking say it because I'm fucking sick of it. Oh, there's a person here. Brilliant.
The ghosts are still here. Fallen have them.
Oh, there's a Taken. Brilliant.
It's dead. Keep hunting.
Something I'm not looking forward to is grinding out spin metal and stuff all over again.
Nothing. Find another one. This one still holds the codes.
There's the ogres.
Let's find the array.
I wonder if this guy can actually hear me. I can't hear him. Oh, they aren't ogres. Oh yeah, they were ogres in the original Destiny beta. Not here. I think there's a chest in the ceiling as well. Yeah, I mean, the original Destiny beta is 2 ogres down there. Now it's just a knight, I guess. I don't remember where the last gold chest is. I should probably actually equip new stuff. I believe the entire world at this point is a bit fucking sick of looter shooters, and I'm happy about that. They've been way too dominant and way too damn lazy. Because I personally think that Destiny 2 doesn't even have like good gameplay. Is there a way to turn off my open mic? Because I don't want people to actually be hearing what I'm saying. Is there really no way to turn off open mic? I'd have to mute myself if I wanted to. Okay, there you go. Oh no, that's music. No. Team voice channel. I'm not being really stupid, right? So I hope people can't hear me. I suppose it's not really going to matter to me. But I think Destiny 2 even got the gameplay wrong. Destiny 2 just ruined exotics. And also just perks and the loot, everything in general. You kind of commodified everything. Exotics no longer felt exotic. Every weapon felt exactly the same. So they managed to even ruin the gameplay. Destiny 1 plays better than Destiny 2, I think. Just from a couple hours of playing it right now, it feels better. And that's even when I had bloody like Outbreak perfected and all that in Destiny 2 last time I played it, which wasn't all that long ago. Back when the last season started, I hopped on it to see what was going on. And that's awful. The thing about Destiny, it's just so sad that the thing is that it exists, and that itself is just a problem, because now it means that no other... All the concepts in Destiny have so much potential. Destiny could have been the best game ever made. It could have been. But it wasn't. It was far from it. And Destiny 2 couldn't be further from it. But because of that, now no other developer that actually knows how to make a good video game and wants to make a good fucking video game can do it. Because then they fucking get sued for copyright. Obviously there can be other looter shooters, but they'd have to stay away from all these kind of concepts that Destiny uses in its story, which it doesn't realise at all. Destiny 2 kinda started having like decent character writing in some of its seasons, but considering just how fucking awful the seasonal model is, it's still just impossible to enjoy because it's a fucking behind the seasonal model. So any potential it has is ruined. No, I kind of forgot how fast enemies respawn in Destiny 1. They really are just everywhere. Okay. I thought there's a gold chest somewhere around here. Of course, the light system is fucking awful. It's just bizarre how anyone thought it was a good idea to me, like having a weapon with a lower damage stat, making it so that you take more damage. It's just absurd, and it makes the game even heavier focused on just pure RNG. It's just an awful fucking system, fundamentally. I would be fine with it existing if it was just like a... kind of like how people calculate crit value in Genshin Impact. If it wasn't actually a game mechanic and was instead just the way the game has telling you if your setup is good. As like an in-game metric, that would actually be really cool. But no, instead it's an awful fucking... worst leveling system I've ever seen.
Approaching the control station.
And it's bizarre they came up with it with the Taken King back in 2015. 2015. We're 8 years later and they're still using it. I wasn't expecting this stream to be so much just fucking raging about Destiny 2, but can't blame me for it. Of course, one of the most disappointing things about Destiny 2 to me is, of course, you can feel the lack of giving a fuck in every aspect of the game. One of the main ways is the art design of Destiny 2 and the tone of the game. It's completely fucking balked. And the Destiny community only realised that with the release of Lightfall, which I find fucking hilarious.
There's the controls. I'll see if these codes still work.
Why is my...
Okay, negotiating crypto system.
The LED on the PlayStation controller keeps on changing. It's just red for some reason.
It's working.
I wasn't low health or anything.
Outside the array. It's opening.
Here we go.
It's activated.
Right, let's switch to the pulse rifle first.
Right drone ships. Cutting through.
Like, the only location in Destiny 2 which has good arch direction is the fucking Dreaming City. Everywhere else in Destiny 2 is just so completely fucking lifeless. So the thing about Destiny 1 is that there isn't a narrative in the story. Destiny 2 has a narrative. Up until recent seasons, that didn't matter because the narrative was awful anyway. I still think, even with how Destiny 2 currently is, I still think Destiny 1's story is better. Because the thing Destiny 1 had down perfectly, was its tone of the world. And that's reflected in the legendary music. Destiny 2 just completely lacks that. There's no tone, no investment or anything. The thing about Destiny 1
this array is
is
controlled
it
by the last
felt
Warmind,
like
Rasputin.
a setup to
It's
something
connecting to
brilliant.
defense constructs all across the
At
system.
least, it felt like something brilliant was coming to me.
There could be something out there to help us survive the darkness.
And it could have been if they actually tried. Well, we did try Destiny 1, we just didn't succeed. Taking King was good, of course. When did I die? I remember dying. Also, of course, I'm playing this because I want to procrastinate playing The Last of Us. It's like, Abby section, man. I googled it. I looked at what people said on Reddit. And people do indeed say that Abby's is just as long as Ellie's. And so I'm going to do what some other people seemingly did, and that is I'm going to put the difficulty on like the lowest setting. Although we're already playing Last of Us 2 on a very low difficulty, I'm going to turn it down even further to the minimum, and just I'm not going to even do stealth sections. I'm just going to, I would imagine or hope on that difficulty I can literally just fucking run through the game. Also, of course, with Ellie, I explored every single area to the fullest. With Abby, I'm just going to run straight to the end, I think. Right, unless Abby's section actually turns out to be really good, which it could. It could. I don't think it will, but it could. Oh god, I hope no one... Is the tower open mic and everyone hear me?
Let's see what we have now, huh?
Because I have no intentions of grinding this out or anything. I just want to play the story, and I'm not going to grind out any activities. I might play with Nightfalls. I've been wanting to get that challenge again. I still remember back in the day, I got Gjallarhorn because I took a day off school.
Checking.
And
Updating logs.
on the said day off school. Also, I haven't unlocked the Crucible yet. I thought it was open immediately. I can get Crucible bounties, but I can't play it. Also, this is unfortunate. Oh shit. I didn't mean to. Oh well. Locking weapons is in this game, right? Yeah. Alright, I'll put it in the vault. Well, it has free attack. Well, you really should just let me use it.
Seething, angry. My sleep is... Crota waits. There know when to run.
Okay. Tally it up.
Crucible site.
Here we go. I thought you'd take care of it. Stay safe. Okay.
This is a little bit cringe though. This is desperate. How they added in this stuff we were taking King, didn't they?
Give me your report.
Make it quick. I got debts to settle.
Are we gonna have to solo Devil's Lair? No, probably. This quest isn't. The system's really weird.
I prefer the night.
Oh,
Use it well.
okay.
Get out there and earn it.
Okay. I wanna go to Crucible. Oh man, this will be interesting. It's been a long time since I played PvP. I'm probably not going to talk, because I imagine there it will be open mic, if not here. I have some bounties. Control is probably a good idea. You get XP for playing Crucible, right? Now, this pulse rifle should be pretty good. I've been surprised with quite how many people I still encounter. Because remember, there was one thing I will give a Destiny community credit for is this fantastic troll they did on Bungie. Like probably 2 years ago or something. Destiny 2 was in such a bad state that there was actually a movement of people going back to Destiny 1 to a point where there was at least a good while, like a day or two, where Destiny 1 had more players than Destiny 2. Which was fucking brilliant. That was great. So, with that in mind, in fact I have been running into people fairly regularly here. It's taken a while to get a Crucible match, which is unfortunate. Is there like a general playlist I can go to which would just match me in the game? Oh, this is Rumble. That's a free-for-all, isn't it? Yeah. Now let's see if we can get some Treasures of Ages. Yeah, Liv, you can get... Isn't it 1 Treasures of Ages a day? Don't you get them doing the daily heroic story mission as well? Whereas, of course, compare that to how often Destiny now gives out Bright Engrams. Stay for like another 10-20 seconds maybe, and if you don't see anyone then. I'll go back to Control, because I thought Control would always be the most popular playlist. Evaluating. Here we go. And it's Rumble, so we don't need 6 players to start. Sometimes we'll start without 6. Of course, this is probably going to go awfully. Also, something really sad is the same thing Destiny 2 does. When you first boot up the game, you get 50 Grimoire cards, which of course don't exist anymore. The game gives you loads of notifications about Silver begging you to buy some emotes the first time you go to the tower. Which is, to me, supposed to be an impactful moment. Completely ruined by the game begging you to buy emotes. Yeah. Oh yeah, these people did more than I ever did. I never did with Rage during Age of Iron. Because I didn't have my friends group to play him with. So this probably isn't going to go well. These are all going to be veterans, and I haven't played a PvP shooter in a while. And of course I got shit weapons. Maybe we'll take it easy on me. Ah, Frontier. This is going to be a dangerous map for Rumble. Alright.
Mayhem Rumble. Let's see what you can do with no limits.
I did really recluse in Destiny 2, but they may nerfed it, so...
Heavy ammo inbound. Heavy ammo available. Only 5 minutes left.
What the fuck?
Heavy ammo on the way. Heavy ammo available.
I can't believe this game is this old and people are still running meta weapons.
Heavy ammo inbound. Heavy ammo available.
Fucking love it. This man is really out here, several years after Destiny 1's over, running Found Verdict fucking meta as well. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I teabagged him. Yeah, I did.
Nearly lost. One minute. You've lost, but so have others. You can come back from this.
I'm happy with that. I haven't played a PvP shooter in a long time. And never mind fucking Destiny 1 Mayhem Crucible with fucking meta Found Verdict. I'm happy with that, KD. And we didn't actually get this. I might not be able to use what I get out of it though. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I used to have a, yeah, primary weapon kills. So I want to get those. Stick for a minute in Control, hopefully we get something. But Control is probably going to have even more Found Verdict metas than fucking Mayhem. But that's just unbelievable, dude. Just imagine being so fucking boring that in 2023 you're still running the 2014 shotgun meta, rangefinder, and then Slideshot, which is released with Taken King, Found Verdict. I think back then Found Verdict couldn't get it. Well, actually, I think it's better to say the Found Verdict is the right weapon type for it. So you get any other shotgun, like her Matador. I don't remember what the other one was called. There was Matador 64, and there was something about a hand? Open hand, closed hand, something like that. I remember Mr. Freak made a joke about it, having like a name which alluded to a short range, but it was actually absurdly long ranged. Just 1v1 with Sky Control. Yesterday, I already spent all my resin and did all my daily commissions and stuff on Genshin, so. And I might go on Last of Us in a little while. This person on the Outer Wilds Reddit has been making a painting. Very beautiful. Top work. And give it a thumbs up emoji. We have 3 Guardians. I think it will launch Control after you get 6. You don't need more than 6, but it wants at least 3v3. Xbox has introduced a new 8-strike rule, which is interesting. It's quite funny to me how... Well, yeah, RT Game did a video looking back at E3 2003, and they said some weird shit about Mario never shooting hookers and encouraging you to just shit talk online. There was even... There's something they made specifically for shit talking, and there was also I'm pretty sure it was an Xbox ad which alluded to killing your sister. It said smoking your little sister, so it wanted you to kill your little sister. That hasn't aged well. That really hasn't aged well. Why was that official advertising which was allowed? Because honestly, with that context, it's a little bit more understandable that media is so off-put about video games. Because, I mean, they're so fucking old and don't pay attention to media that they still think that's what's in. But I don't think that was ever in. That's just the bizarre perception game developers had. This isn't going to work out. Let's go back to Rumble. I'm sure I can get 2 fucking kills with this pulse rifle. Shouldn't be that hard. Of course, in Rumble, at least here, of course, light level doesn't matter. But people still have better gun perks, and also, especially in Rumble, your actual subclass matters quite a lot. And I don't have shit for my subclass. The thing about Destiny 2, there's no longer any progression. They cut out leveling, replaced it with a battle pass, and so now when you start the game, you immediately head into legendary and exotic gear. And like you immediately go to Ikora and get your subclass fragments and shit. It just seems utterly bizarre and backwards. Of course, there's no way I'm going to delete one of my Destiny 2 characters and then restart it to find out about it. It really comes across to me, Bungie have never known how to run a game like this, at all. It's like, as a player that doesn't know how a game works, I'd be incredibly confused. Because these record books and stuff, these are put in your inventory when you first start the game, without any context and explanation as to what they are. And this book doesn't make any sense, because you can't... Sparrow races don't exist anymore, do they? I don't think they do. So there's also just a book here which players get, which alludes to something which isn't in the game. I always thought this is like a cute concept. To unlock rewards from playing the game. Of course, there's no way you'd ever get them for free. I think really there probably should just be the option. I think that if you... The way it should work, anyone can buy it, but if you unlock it in-game, then you get a discount on it. I think that's reasonable. I think people really like that. Some of the stuff they make is really cool. Like there's like a statue. I think I made a statue of Thorn for players who obtained Thorn in Destiny 2, and that looked really cool.
Time for battle.
How did that guy take out that much of my health with one handgun shot? Okay. It doesn't look like my shots are registering. Why did the game spawn me there? It spawned me in the player's reticle. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's all just sweats. I mean, of course it is.
Five minutes remaining.
I mean, to have Yasuo in a fucking metal rolls and shit. The LED changing on my controller is really distracting. Oh, for fuck's sake. This map fucking sucks.
Inbound. Heavy ammo available.
Did he just kill me in 2 shots? He killed me in 2 shots. There's only 2 gunshot sound effects. I've actually been not using my super this match because it's more fun. I'm really glad I see grenades work. Fuck's sake, dude.
Heavy ammo available.
Okay. I'm glad this is my last match. I'm never playing Crucible ever again.
The enemy's almost won.
But it's quite regularly only registering 1 of the 3 shots from a pulse rifle, which really sucks.
Let the sting of this defeat feed your fire.
We're never playing Crucible again. Never touching it. It's a fucking nightmare in both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. But I thought it was better in Destiny 1. Game's giving me KD ratio like that because it didn't fucking count any of my assists. So you're gonna say how many... No, it doesn't say how many assists I got. Every fucking kill stolen from me. Every single one. Ridiculous. That's a fucking awful map. Oh man, the Destiny PvP community has been complaining that they haven't got any maps in years. And again, I have no sympathy for them. None at all. I don't know why. I don't get how people can enjoy Destiny 2 PvP, because it is just fucking awful in every single possible way. It just took Call of Duty and then made it even worse by adding in fucking insta-kill abilities and shit. I wonder how new Telltale's doing financially. So they released the Expanse, but I haven't heard anyone talking about it at all. We had some tech issues in the last one they released, I think. So I don't feel like a new Telltale will be around for particularly long. Of course, the problem with Telltale games is that they need to really step up their story.
Something brought them together.
Just between you and me. This is my...
Because some people ridicule Telltale games for what they are, and of course that's just stupid. People who do that are just showing themselves that they don't know anything about anything. The problem with Telltale games is that they sacrifice gameplay for story, but most Telltale games don't even have a good story. So they're literally nothing. Like Minecraft fucking story mode. Well, at least Minecraft story mode has really good music. I'd still say Minecraft story mode is a better story than Destiny, because again, it knows what it's going for at least. It's a pretty shitty thing it's going for, but it knows it, and it does it, and it's nothing insidious either. It's just kind of boring. Yeah, I remember, I think I interrupted myself in the middle of a story. I took a day off school, because I was ill, but not really that ill. And I did a Nightfall with a friend, and I remember it was in Nexus Mind, and I died right at the end. I sacrificed myself to kill the boss, and then as I was dead, I couldn't see the reward screen, or rewards notifications in chat when they popped up, and my friend was telling me, "You got Gjallarhorn," and I was like, "What? What?" And then we got to a reward screen, and there it was Gjallarhorn. I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, let's go." I do remember the old reaction videos to people getting Gjallarhorn. Was that, why isn't there an option to skip the queue? Because it's unlikely I'm going to meet anyone. Unlikely. Yes, we're going to have to solo this strike.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down.
But we're a little bit over-leveled, so it should be
Beneath the
too
ruins
hard.
of the Cosmodrome, In the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
I'm still so mad they fucking nerfed the Recluse in PvE. I worked my fucking arse off playing their goddamn awful PvP to get the Recluse. And then they made it so it was useless again. That's beyond infuriating. That precision kill recharged golden gun thing did nothing there. It'd be great if we could kill this guy, but that guy's just sitting back there. I think we have a bounty for this. Well, and I'm not going to get any kill credit. Which I mean, to be fair, I didn't even do that much damage, but I need the XP. I think I remember where the last golden chest is. Because it's fucking... It's Destiny which ruined Shillup's fucking integrity. He just couldn't stop fucking dick riding Bungie. No matter how bad Destiny 2 got, he always insisted it was fucking fantastic. That man used to be one of my favourite fucking YouTubers, my favourite YouTube reviewer. I mean, he got me to play Nier Automata, and that ended up being one of my favourite games of all time, and influenced what subjects I chose in school. Nier Automata might end up being the most influential game I ever played, so Skill Up had like an impact on my life. Depending on what my life path ends up being, will dictate how influential Nier Automata was over it, and will therefore dictate how important Skill Up was to my fucking existence. All that just for him to fucking chill for Bungie. And of course his Warframe reviews, which people love. He doesn't seem to have any respect. To me, it feels like he doesn't have any respect for why he's a big YouTube channel, why he even is successful in the first place. He doesn't acknowledge Warframe at all anymore. But Warframe and Nier Automata is what made Skill Up big. Skill Up wouldn't be on YouTube today if it weren't for his reviews of Nier Automata and Warframe. They might still be his biggest videos, but they're what blew him up. Because back then he made thoughtful reviews which were accurate, in good faith, and various other positive traits. Well made. Games that are deserving of it, definitely. And I mean, like, he never made a review for Nier Replicant. He's never even mentioned it, as far as I'm aware. And that's just very sad. Because, obviously, I get it, there's a layer of professionalism, but also it comes across as a lack of gratitude and understanding for why you are where you are. He did work very hard on his reviews, but also the developers worked very hard on those games, and he got big because of how much people loved those games, and how he was able to capture said love. And now he completely ignores them. It just sounds ungrateful. The Warframe's updates aren't as good as they used to be. And it'd be great if he actually genuinely covered that. Because DE would listen to him. Because he's fucking interviewed him personally. That's something I wonder if the DE staff ever think about it. About how eventually he just stopped acknowledging that Warframe exists. DE have pissed me off a little bit, because right now they're doing a special anniversary event for Warframe's 10th anniversary. They're running special alerts. My Xbox broke, and because they still haven't made cross-save, I can't access my Warframe account, so I can't do these anniversary events. Because Warframe's anniversary was months ago. But they decided to have this extremely delayed release for, as far as I'm aware, no fucking reason. And they just waited just long enough so my Xbox is now broken and now I can't participate in the event at all. So I'm missing out on so many things in Warframe right now. And so they're gonna piss me off with that. I'm pretty sure it is supposed to be an anniversary event. And I'm also sick of people that blindly defend them for crossplay, or cross-save. Because yes, it does take a while and it isn't super easy. They've been working on it for years with seemingly zero progress. And DE has a really bad history of working on things, saying they're working on them, and at one point they just never mention them ever again, and it never gets addressed. And they never come out. Modular Archwing. Pet rework. Shidu for a while. Shidu was announced. They said it was going to be its own unique weapon with a skill tree mechanic and shit like that. They went silent on it, and then they just released it with one of the New War quests. New War was the most hype I've ever built up for any update ever, and it turned out being the worst of Warframe's story quests. Really, really unfortunate. It fucking sucks, just gone. What's back here? I don't remember this being part of a story mission. Or maybe it's House of Wolves. Is this House of Wolves? I think this is House of Wolves. I think I remember this. King's Watch. Yeah, that's House of Wolves, I think. Or Taken King. I'm not sure. But at least DE are still releasing fantastic frames. Uveli, of course, is very controversial for fair reasons, but Uveli's in a good spot now. Uveli can do a lot of work, and people that say she don't know how to play her. Uveli can be really, really tanky, on top of also being extremely agile, so she's just really difficult to kill. Her passive gives her really good damage output. And her 4 is just really good. Uveli can kick ass, but fucking idiots like Nightmare Frame, who is a fucking awful YouTuber, not just for Warframe, but in general, is a toxic arsehole who knows nothing about the game. He's very often just completely off the mark about every frame that he judges. And he's shot on Grendel for years, and he's so toxic with everything he fucking does. Because it's thanks to people like him shitting on Grendel for years that Grendel got fucking nerfed. There's some good things about the Grendel rework, but it was overall a nerf, and I would say it also made them less fun. It was fun to go around with him with a new coat of paint for a couple minutes, and then it stopped being fun, and then I think everyone stopped using him immediately. Because although he wasn't nerfed into the ground, he was weaker, and they didn't really make him more fun to play or anything. And Grendel still had the problem being really hard to get. Overall, I wish they'd never touched Grendel, I think. I think all he needed was number buffs. Just to make him easier to build. Because one of the things about Grendel is he's incredibly powerful, but he's one of the hardest warframes to mod in the game. He does need a lot. But when the thing is, he's a high investment, high reward. He was the strongest warframe in the game, pre-nerf. He was, there isn't much debate about that. If you actually played him, you knew he was the strongest warframe in the game. He was one of the tankiest, highest damage output, infinite scaling, and he had team support buffs as well. Pre-nerf, his support buffs were buffed, but his damage output was fucking nuked. So yeah. I'm still pissed off about Grendel nerf. Because even I don't use Grendel now. I used to use him for every survival mission.
Let's hope we can avoid the crossfire.
Kalervo's cool though. Kalervo was fun. Though, it's clear DE are running out of ideas. That's also why we're trying to branch out to other games, I think DE have realised that Warframe is definitely a sinking ship. I don't think it's sinking quickly, but I do think it is sinking. Every game is sinking ever though, but Warframe's sinking a little bit faster than most. And that's why we're fucking like this new Wayfinder game. Of course, those people slating DE for it, DE didn't actually make it. They're just publishing it, which is weird because DE isn't a particularly notable publisher. They are, of course, working on Soulframe, and the placeholder gameplay they showed for Soulframe does not look good. The resources really should be stuck on making Warframe as good as possible. Of course, it's clear the Warframe devs. Warframe saved their company, but it's clear they want to move on. And I'd be okay with that if they handled Warframe properly. And they aren't doing anything heinous, but I mean, they need to do Viri, and it's yet another open world faction grind, and I just can't do another one of those. The gameplay of Duviri is solid. The bounty system they have there is possibly the best of all the bounty systems. But I just don't want to spend another couple fucking 100 hours grinding out the bounties to get the new arcanes. Just doing it again. Again and again and again. Since Plains of Eidolon came out in 2017. And back then, a lot of people were fucking sick of it. For the first time they did it. What is this now, the fourth? The fourth time they did it. And I've always liked bounties in the open worlds. I just think they shouldn't be quite as grindy as they are. Playing games shouldn't be a fucking job, it should be a fucking thing you do for fun. You shouldn't have to grind the fucking thing for hundreds of hours. Also, the very Paradox story was meh at best, really. I mean, each decision they placed it at the very start of the game as like an alternative starter quest. Awful decision. I think they backtracked on that because yeah, it's an awful decision to do that. They don't even try to hide the second beam anymore, which really sucks because that's the best thing Warframe ever did, and probably ever will do. So the fact they try to fucking spoil it as the first thing in the game before you even start the game. I mean, I'm against the operator appearing on the loading screen, but they make it even worse than that. Things, at least when we showed them on the loading screen, it was out of context. But with the Duvet Paradox stuff, it shows you it and tells you about it before you play it. It's an awful decision. It completely ruins the story. Well, I don't know if I would say ruined, but it spoils the story. So if there's spoilers ruining it, then yes. Also, honestly, part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I've had a sudden urge to play Halo, but of course my Xbox is broken. I intend to get an Xbox Series X whenever it goes on sale. Probably going to be in November, so I'm watching for a couple of months. So I cancelled my Game Pass Ultimate, which means for the first time in over a decade, my PlayStation, my Xbox account doesn't have Xbox Gold. This is why we should really add a scaling factor in for activities based on how many players there are. Oh, God. The fucking recoil went up to my knife off. Where's the other one? There's another sniper I can hear. Like, this is the closest thing I can get to Halo right now. So. If Series X is just as good streaming interface as PlayStation, then I probably will stream replaying Halo or something. What? I don't want to use my my golden gun here because we'll have to use it on the tank. No, I'm dying now, right?
Barrier is down. We can move now.
I do miss Warframe's glory days. The thing is, of course, people shit on it, but the thing is, the game's not getting worse, it's just like the updates aren't as good, which is kind of almost inevitable. Almost. It's very hard to consistently make all really good improvements to the game for a decade. Because again, Warframe is 10 years old. Still in beta. So I don't mind them putting out a couple of shit updates, because it's gonna happen. But the base game of Warframe is still great. All the old updates aren't gone, unlike with Destiny 2. It's astounding that the Destiny content vault is legal. I don't think it should be. I think Bungie should get sued for a lot of money. Millions. Because it's fucking disgusting. Making people pay for something and actually taking it away from them. They do have that like disclaimer thing whenever you buy a game digitally. Of course, you've never had a situation before where you really have to worry about those things. Bungie is the first game developer to say, fuck it. Fuck the law, fuck people, fuck everything, fuck you. We're gonna delete stuff you spent hundreds of pounds on. What haven't they even deleted Forsaken at this point? So they've deleted the base game. They've deleted the first couple DLCs. They've literally deleted hundreds of pounds worth of content. Hundreds of pounds worth. And they didn't have any disclaimers that they would do that. I think there is grounds for a lawsuit. Someone should do it. It's the most scumbaggy thing I've ever seen a game developer do. Or it's up to them. It comes across as more scumbaggy. I mean, there are worse game developers. Fucking Activision Blizzard, that whole situation. But that was an internal thing. This is Bungie doing it to their consumers. They're doing it to millions. Millions of people, shamelessly. Not even shamelessly, they encourage it. They fucking go to conventions and tell other developers to do it. Which is beyond fucking evil. Is one of the worst things I've ever seen the company do. I think it's too much of an exaggeration to say Bungie's one of the most evil corporations in the world. The thing is, I mean, obviously there are worse corporations, fucking Disney, but Bungie is a games developer. So they can only be so evil. They can't nuke the planet, right? But they're just game developers. So as game developers, they're about just as evil as they possibly could be. The only way Bungie could be more evil would be to just do what fucking Activision Blizzard did, but worse. And then, I don't know, fucking celebrate it or something, like true fucking bastards. Okay. Didn't I get a sniper? It's a high fire rate one there. I'll actually take that. Oh, it's a dynamo cloak. I remember you.
The lair is up ahead, under that colony ship. Just on the other side of all those devils.
I miss Peter Dinklage. I think it would have been great if they just gave him more direction. I don't know how much damage it would take to destroy the cannon. Okay, clearly a lot. Clearly a lot. Was apparently, I think one of those gunshots missed actually, somehow. Of course, that throwing knife obviously got like gravitied away. Let's get rid of ads. Sebek's Fine Fight is going to be fucking fun. Oh yeah, that's where the last golden chest is, of course. Okay, we've disabled half of its offensive features. Now let's look at our gear, see if we can get stronger. Yep. Are you fucking kidding me? What hurt me there? One of the fucking grenades that shot out spawned on top of me.
On the other side of
I think.
all those devils.
I'm not going to quit this because I know I can do it solo. I've done it solo many times before. So I've played through Destiny like fucking 10 times. I'm gonna use my golden gun to take out the thingy, and then go in. So there's a ghost up here. Look, what is happening there? Nothing's hitting me. Also, mind you, I'm over leveled to this. About to run out of ammo. I'm actually just going to run out of ammo. I got lots of heavy gun ammo though. Oh, cool. And actually the game does give you ammo if you run out after a while. One thing they did in Destiny 2 is they added in infinite ammo for primary weapons. Which I think is a bold decision. If I didn't kill these guys, they'd absolutely get me, so... Sebix Prime himself shouldn't actually be too hard. This stream has been really negative. That's just what Destiny does to a person. Oh, thanks game for switching me to an empty gun. Fucking hell. Thinks I'm too far in to give up, so... Now, of course, I need to go hide behind something and see if equipping this armor piece will increase my damage. No, it won't. But if I had 2 more defense, it would. Because fucking game design. The thing about Bungie is that it's not just for higher-ups. There's been like a lot of the actual just developers themselves. First of all, I mean, they keep this fucking light system in after all these years. But yeah, just look, even regular Bungie developers, not even the higher-ups. People always say, "Oh, it's just the higher-ups." No, the actual Bungie regular developers themselves as well also aren't great. Okay. Don't know why it gave me about 2 seconds to deal damage, but it did. So I guess this needed to be a little bit harder. I even remember the older Achievement Hunter playthrough of Destiny when it first came out. That was cool. I'm at the perfect angle to just consistently avoid the grenades. Don't kill me with the root. Things I've got. I am over leveled. I'm 4 levels higher than I'm supposed to be. It's crazy to me just to think about how the speaker is the first voice you hear in Destiny. And then in Destiny 2, again, it's another perfect microcosm for the game. In Destiny 2, he dies,
the Devil's Lair.
let's be honest, off screen, and then is basically never mentioned again. And now it's completely relevant to the story. Again, another perfect microcosm for what Destiny 2 is. Let's get the golden chest. I remember this. Call my friends over after the truck and say, "Hey, look at this." And I'd be like, "Whoa." Get us going. The range isn't doing us any good there. Okay, he's close. I remember back when this music was a meme. That's lovely. Because I think the Disney community are fucking idiots for still playing the game. But they are nice idiots, mostly. I mean, there are also some fucking awful people. There's just some nice people as well. They're funny, sometimes. That's basically worthless. Righty, that's like a third of his health gone. Shit, the hand cannon deals 225 damage. That's actually probably better DPS than the machine gun. Your handgun deals about 5 times the damage. Okay, now we gotta be careful. I do think this is a good fight. As many problems as Destiny 1's level design has, which I'm just not one of them. It has less range from a machine gun. There is a captain under level, which I'm scared about. Just drop some ammo. At least I thought it was. Wasn't Sepix Prime the first ever Nightfall as well? I remember doing that. Righty, gonna clear rats first, if they come to me. Still okay? Okay, I just clipped back. That felt really good. Demolished them. Right, there's some guys down below. I wanna get rid of them. And then we're done. As long as I don't die. If you can kill me in a couple of hits, feet teleport's close to me. Killed him with a throwing knife. Alright.
Well done.
Sepix Prime cast a great shadow over our city.
Oh, Lance read it.
With its destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant. The
They chose
fallen are crafty. They'll find ways to survive. They always do.
Oh yeah, your ghost fucking factors into your defense, my god. They're replacing him with... I can't remember his name, but they're replacing him with Arbiter, which I think is a really good selection. Not only is he actually they actually kind of sound similar, but also, I mean, he'd just be very good at catching the same vibe as Lance Reddick. I hadn't seen a lot of Lance Reddick in a lot of things, but I liked him in everything I saw. He was good in Destiny, and he was in what was it, Quantum Break? And I really like Quantum Break. There's plenty of issues with it, but I really liked it. The TV show side of that was really funny. I mean, I'd say the technology was there, but for some reason it just doesn't work. Because streaming works perfectly fine on games, but the live-action cutscenes they wanted to put into a game, which is a really cool idea, and it isn't even too gimmicky. It's just that, first of all, it wasn't particularly well written, most of the live-action cutscenes. And also that, but for some reason the video player for when you watch them was really bad. There was screen tearing, there was buggy audio, sometimes it would skip ahead, sometimes it would buffer and you just wouldn't be able to watch it at all. And that's the main part, which went tits up with it. I'm thinking that I might stop off there at 2 o'clock. I'm out of something. How long did that take? That took like best part of an hour at least, I think.
These engrams were buried under High Wall.
It was fun though, it's like from a fucking Devil Walker.
You say?
Actually, that's level 15, maybe I shouldn't have deleted that. I just love getting loot I can't use yet. Yeah, I think at least in Destiny 2 the Ghost isn't needed for defense.
Checking. All done.
The Spark of Light is tempting, but I want to play through the story just like it was way back in 2014.
You like what you see? Let's hear the story.
And it's just funny, the existence of boosts like that is just self-admittance that the game is poorly designed. I'm gonna take this one and then just dismantle it immediately anyway.
What's the latest, Guardian?
Come forward, Guardian.
When I lost my
The other thing, it's like the Destiny 1 tower is really lovely.
Checking now.
Where the Destiny 2 tower is just like a military base, it sucks. It's just sucks, it's awful. Can I access the Vanguard Armory thing yet? I still remember back when the game came out, this is kind of like a big deal. I made out of it, I think it was like if you pre-order, then you get the Vanguard Armory. And it was like even on the box art and shit. Of course, all it meant was that you could go to Vanguard Quartermaster and buy some weapons at level 7 or something. When they released the Taken King, they upgraded them to Suro's weapons. That's way too expensive. Way too expensive. These are supposed to be like fucking freebies. Why doesn't it just say 4-round burst instead of 3-round? I do remember back when they showed off these weapon designs they were taking King, everyone was so excited about them. They've even semi-abandoned these designs. I really like these weapon designs. Of course, Hake looks really good. They're more current, they're more realistic, I suppose, their weapons. They look really nice. I really do love a pulse rifle design. And then you get the Suro's weapons, which look so fucking cool. They're so sleek and futuristic, they look fantastic. And that's why they basically completely abandoned these designs for Destiny 2, because you can't have good things. But I would say out of all the Suro's weapons, the auto rifle, it looks really cool from this perspective. When you actually use it, it's not as cool. When you actually use it, it's kind of a little bit annoying because the model gets in the way. Suro's pulse rifle is really unconventional, and I like it for that. It's just, why is there like an arc here? I don't know, it looks cool. It looks cool. Suro's weapons look like consumerism weapons, and I think it's brilliant. Of course, they're all designed after Suro's regime, and it works. Someone just
added to me on PlayStation, I think. Oh dear. Is this open mic? Can people hear me? I don't know if people can hear me or not. I can't hear them, so I'm assuming no. So I feel like if I was talking, first of all, that guy that's running past me right now would come up to me and say, what the fuck are you talking about? I think there's a dance party going on over there.
Transmission received and verified. The Vanguard has a great many supplies.
So I really want to buy the Suez Pulse Rifle because I love the design, but it's way too expensive and it's a downgrade right now. And I really like the Scout Rifle as well. They look like exotics, but also like commons at the same time. It's really good. Like, it looks like a common product, but it looks like a premium product. It looks like a cruise offer for $5,000. It's something. It looks like something you could simply buy, but it's pretty prestigious, and you can flex it on people. And I love that design philosophy. Also, of course, for like flip-up scopes, which are great as well. Yes, some guy wants to be my close friend. I know they're not a stream viewer. This guy. Why did this guy at me? I'm gonna message him. Why did he add me? I remember that back in the day, of course, people in the tower, people just randomly add you and invite you to do a raid. And I mean, I did the same thing. And I would stick in the tower and I would wait for people to come by. I would wait for newbies and then ask them if they wanted me to join them. And that's how I'd meet new friends. Cool design. Default Hornero.
Please watch your step, Guardian. Guardian, goodbye.
Checking log. Transaction complete.
Message from the reader. One of your fellow hunters found out the gear that counts.
I remember the days back when you were more likely to get a fucking green out of a legendary engram than a goddamn fucking legendary. Legendary engrams mostly gave you blues and greens back then. You know, I do feel like, I mean, because legendary and exotic weapons become completely meaningless. That's the problem lots of games have, is the rarity. I feel like it's not a...
hunter. What are you looking
It's not an issue Genshin Impact has. Can people hear me? They just messaged me saying they like me, but why do I play D1? How could they like me if they don't know anything about me? Unless they can hear me. Can everyone here hear me? No one's talking. I don't hear anyone. With everyone else can hear me, but I can't hear them because of some setting I have on. No one acts like they can hear me though. Like, oh, this is this guy right here. Yeah, no one, he ain't acting like he can hear me. Got a new Guardian right here, hello.
That's neat. Been by Eververse yet, Guardian?
We're understaffed already. Can't fix the
I bought it on sale because I felt like
Not be
replaying
easy.
it.
package for Commander Zavala. Kind man.
Thing is, like, compare Destiny 1 to Destiny 2, when you buy it, you have a lot of content to go through right now. I can go through the entire campaign, I have every planet to go through. All of the story quests. You buy Destiny 2, what do you have? You have the shitty seasonal activities, if you bought them, and the main DLCs, if you bought them. Of course, the base game of Destiny 2 is free, and some people try to act like Destiny 2 is not a free-to-play game. Anyone that says Destiny 2 is a free-to-play game needs to shut the fuck up, because it isn't. It isn't whatsoever. On any level. Destiny 2 costs several £100s. Just because they made it free years after release, and years after people had already spent fucking hundreds on it, doesn't make it free. It was never free, never will be free. It costs a fucking fortune.
Checking for messages.
I remember these games.
For Ms. Levante.
Oh, fuck. Like the rare dialogue would come over the speaker, it was like Bungie satisfying your mum since 1999. That's funny. I think that's how it goes.
Impossible.
Well,
Route.
wonder if I'll be able to get on top of the vaults. I've done it before. Years ago. Where do you turn it on? I might not have enough agility. Oh, never mind. No. I shouldn't even bother trying. Yeah, Rarity isn't a problem Genshin Impact has because it's a gacha game. Genshin still makes you want to collect the low rarity artifacts, even once you're far beyond them in 5-star artifacts, because you can still use them to upgrade. just got an email about Tower of Fantasy having a monthly PS Plus thingy, just like Genshin. I haven't played Tower of Fantasy yet. I installed it because I saw my friend playing it, and I know it's like Genshin Impact, so I'm interested in trying it out. Guess all it is for us to do is just continue on the moon.
There's got to be a way to find out what the Hive are planning. That ghost we recovered found a library in their fortress called the World's Grave. It's said to hold everything they know of Earth. If you can get us down there, I'll steal all I can. The World's Grave is deep in their fortress, but according to the ghost we found, there's an ancient knight who protects it. I can lead us to him, but you'll have to face him to find the grave. Really tore into the moon. Filled it with all sorts of chambers and catacombs. It's a whole necropolis down here. The night is near, and it's powerful. But this knight holds the key to finding the grave. We'll have to kill him.
probably already kind of tell I'm getting a little bit bored of the gunplay now.
This is the key to the grave. I know where we're headed. This should lead us right to the grave. The world's grave, not ours. That's it. There it is. When I break in, they're going to come after us. Make sure you're ready. There's so much. That can see
This is pretty good time, Helen.
Okay, I've got it all. There's unbelievable stuff in here. The Hive have seen thousands of worlds taken by the darkness, and they've been seeding Earth for centuries, waiting for their gods to return. I'll warn the city. Let's get out of here.
see what we have. It's all yours. Always interesting.
Yes. This is the strength we will need. For the dead. You can stop this.
Close bounty will skiff Fenrir. Target unclaimed.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian. Excuse me, Guardian.
The city. Your return inspires us all. Yes, very good.
Yes, Hunter.
Dead orbit package. Spare parts.
Alright. My friend wants me to help him get wishes for Yolan. So I'm gonna make myself some toast and then go on Genshin, so that's that.